Hello guys, welcome back to some more Pokemon Online battles, and today I'm bringing you a double header. The first one is an NU game I had against Sam, which I had very recently, I think it was yesterday, and this game, I know I win quite easily, but there's something special about this game, and you'll see in a minute, so let's just start. And he leads off with his Ampharos, I lead off with my Dwebble. He's just gonna go for the Volt Switch while I just go for the rocks. As you can, this team isn't really that tryhard. He goes out to his Clink Clank, and I just put up the rocks because I'm like, whatever. So he's going for the sub, which I did not predict this at all. I just go for the Earthquake, and surprisingly, that takes it out. This Dwebble is like amazing, and he lives the return with one, and that surprisingly the hold on just a second. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But now Dwebble is killed. Now I set up my Electrode. This Electrode isn't that special. I just go for the Volt Switch because I know he's probably going to want to switch out to his Ampharos to take it. That does a surprisingly more than I expected. But this is where the madness begins. This is what makes it special. First, I get a crit with the Delibird. Like, okay, crit, whatever, hacks happens. But here, right now, it gets terrible. Now he goes for the Shift Gear, and I'm like, oh no, he's probably going to sweep me now. But I go for the Blizzard, does 31%, and I get the freeze. And right here, I was like, oh my god, Delibird's actually going to get 2 kills. Go for the Water Pulse, and that doesn't kill it either. I don't want to go for the Blizzard in case he unthawed and he just hit me and I missed the Blizzard, because I do run Sash on this thing, because that's like the only thing you can run. And he sends out the Samurott, and I thought most of them are Scarf, but they're not. I outspeed. I go for the Signal Beam, trying to get the Confuse hacks. And I'm like, come on, give me the Confusion hacks. And then I get it this turn, and then he hits himself. So now I got Delibird successfully swept half his team. Delibird, you are a monster. And so, yeah, now he goes to the Kangaskhan, he's going to Sucker Punch me, kill me. I got more out of the Delibird than I ever expected. Now he's just going to switch out and go out to a Haunter, which I just went for the Protect, knowing that if he wanted to stay in for some reason, then I'd be fine. So I have the Quick Feet, I go for the Ice Punch, thinking it would take it out, but this thing probably has more, it obviously has defensive investment, otherwise I wouldn't be able to live that. And he barely lives enough to get the sub up, so I go for the Ice Punch because I don't want him to have a sub up. And he's just gonna go for the Disable, and I'm forced to switch out to my Electrode. And he goes for the Sludge Bomb and gets the Poison. Doesn't really matter because I do have Life Orb, which is gonna speed up the process. And I guess not really. It doesn't really make up for it. I think right here I go for the Volt Switch. Yeah, I do. I barely live, so and then I go out to my Jumpluff, which Jumpluff is amazing. I frickin' love this thing. He goes to the Fake Out. Jumpluff tanks it like a boss. And now I'm going to go for the Flying Gem boosted Acrobatics, which is going to KO. Because this thing is jolly, max attack, max speed. Right here I go for the Sleep Powder, and thank God it hits. And right here I'm going to go for the Swords Dance and get the +2. And here, I guess it was a speed tie because I outspeed him this turn. And that crit did not matter. But I just know it didn't. Now he goes out to his last Pokemon, which is Haunter, and I KO'd with an Acrobatics, and that is good game, Sam. And now I will move on over to the other match in just 1 second. And the battle is an OU match I had with a Sand team that I really enjoy using. And it's against some guy whose name is in Japanese and I can't read it. And well, I probably don't know what it means because I do take Japanese, but I don't think I could. I can't really read it. Let's get this on the road. And right here, he sounds out an Archeops, which I thought was really strange considering this is OU, and he goes for the Taunt. But I just go for the Ice Beam, considering that I want this thing to have defeated sound. He goes for the U-turn, which I live because I am a more bulky Tyranitar, and I go for the Ice Beam again, not trying to over-predict because it's early in the game. And he goes out to not get the freeze here actually, but that he has the Lumber, which I guess kind of matters because he probably would have went for the Resto Chesto. He goes for the Bug Buzz, and that really does anything. So I go for the Earthquake, and that does a reasonable chunk. And right here, I'm gonna switch out and go to my Empoleon because I know Empoleon can tank whatever this thing wants to use. Because it's like a perfect wall for this thing. Empoleon is. He's going to switch back on out to his Dusknoir, which I was surprised he had and not Dusclops. Because I personally like Dusclops better. I go for the Scald, hoping to get the burn, but it doesn't happen. So I go for the Toxic, but I miss, which is really annoying. And he sets up the Trick Room. And so, yeah. And now he's going to switch out to his Snorlax, so yeah. Now I go for the Toxic, hit it this turn. I really like on, right here it says how many turns I left with the Trick Room. And now I'm going to switch out back to my Reuniclus. Because I know this thing probably is going to do anything. But he surprises me with the Belly Drum. Which I'm like, Belly Drum? Yeah, I haven't seen that since 4th gen. So I'm like, I gotta go out to Empoleon. And he goes for the turn, and that does a lot. And I'm scared now that I'm pretty much leaving my Empoleon for death. No, I switch out to my Reuniclus because I know I can live it. Duh. What am I doing? Goes to the Earthquake and KOs me. And he's dead. No, it's Double Down, yeah. He switches out his Volcarona, and I set out my Flygon. This Flygon is not Choice Scarfed. He is actually banded. And that crit didn't matter either, because I think, adamant Choice banded. I sends out this Absol, and this Absol's a pain in the ass, let me tell you that. He goes for the Sucker Punch, but it fails, obviously. And I did not know this thing got Superpower. Wait, no, he goes for the Sub. Maybe I'm thinking of a different battle I had. So I go for the Scald, just trying to get the burn on him. Now, I'm pretty sure this turn he is either going to go for the Superpower or something. I don't remember. That or Sucker Punch. He goes for the Swords Dance. Oh, that's it. I swear, I thought this thing had Superpower. He goes to the Sucker Punch, and that just knocks out my Landorus. And this Absol, ladies and gentlemen, is going to just ruin my day. And he gets a crit here, too, which just... I would have lived that. Because I'm bulkier. And I'm forced out to my Lucario, and he switches out to his Dusknoir. And I think here I go for the close combat, which he actually predicted me nicely. Because I was like, I gotta kill this, I gotta kill that Absol. Right here I'm forced to switch back on out to my Empoleon. And he's gonna go for the Trick Room again, which is really, this guy is, this is impressive. And he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, but he misses, which makes up for the Toxic miss I had earlier, I guess. Some professional, I don't remember what. Goes for the Will-O-Wisp, but he hits me this time, which doesn't really matter because I'm not physical. And toxic damage is going to do more to him than burn damages to me, because he's also taking damage from the sand. Right here, he's going to switch on back out to his Archeops. I think I'm just going to go for the Scald, and that should KO. Yep. Honestly, Archeops wasn't a big threat anyways, so just remember. Now he sends back out his Dusknoir, resetting poison damage. He goes for the Pain Split, but nothing really happens, which I thought was kind of funny. So, now it's pretty much a stall war here. See who can... No, I go for the Scald this turn. He goes for the Trick Room. No, Pain Split. God damn it. I thought for sure he went for the Trick Room again. It's been a while, but he goes for the Pain Split again. And now, I think this turn, it's going to be a double down, because I'm going to KO him with Scald, and I think burn damage is going to bring me down. No, I barely live. No, this is Azumarill just revenge kills me with the Aqua Jet, which I'm not surprised. And he gets... But this is key, because I figure out that he carries the leftovers and not the Choice Band, which I know I could live one, but he goes for the Waterfall and gets the damn crit. That really made me mad. And now I'm forced to go out to my Lucario and go for the Extreme Speed, because I think Extreme Speed has more priority than Aqua Jet, that I just didn't care. And now it goes out to this thing, and he goes for the Sucker Punch. I know I can live easily, because now I go for the close combat, and that's going to be good game. Good game to both of you, Sam, and the characters thing. I don't know. Yeah. Rate, comment, sub, do your thing. Have a nice day, guys. Later.